Hi there. I wanted to come on again today and keep up the momentum of me live streaming. And wanted to come on to talk about adhesives. So basically, this video is all about what mixed media products I use to glue things down, make things stick, you know. And I'm gonna start with tape. So this is my third video in this series. You can check out my paint video, also the one that I posted. See, I did one about paint. I also did one about tools, and so that made me that tools video made me think about like pulling out just the things that I use for adhesives. So I mentioned this tape in the last video, and this is just like regular crafting decorative tape. This isn't something that I would use to like tape my images off, for borders or anything, because it will absolutely tear your paper that you're working on. But this is helpful for like if you want to use tape in your art pieces. You can tape things into your sketchbook with this particular tape, and it looks nice because it's colored. I have a red one, or I had a red one, a pink one, an orange one, and then these are the ones that are left. So you can get this tape, and it might be helpful. Again, not only related to like sticking things on, but to be used as um, a material in your artwork. Okay, next kind of tape is this glue tape, and I really love these, especially like if I am gluing something down in my sketchbook, or I want something to be really flat, like a piece of paper or an image, or just, yeah, just anything. Let me see. And so how this works is it's like a strip of it's like a strip of glue. I don't know if you can see that. It's like a strip of tape that's on the inside. And then you just roll it down, and I'm not sure if you'll be able to see. Oh, there it is. And then that's like a strip of glue. This part right here. See, it's shiny. So that is something that I also use, especially if like I am traveling and I don't want, to carry I wouldn't carry this traveling anyway, but like if I didn't want to carry something that's like liquidy, you know, this is a really good option. It's compact. Again, it's not wet, but it does get the job done related to sticking things and gluing things. So, let's see, right? So, and again, I think you can see that strip that it made. So, that is this glue tape, and I have a few of them. I think they came in like a 3-pack, so I have another one somewhere. So yeah, that's this one. Okay, so let's look at my glue stick collection now. Um, and please take a sip of your coffee or your tea, like me, as we get through this adhesive. So I have 3 different kinds of glue sticks. And I was actually on a Facebook, I'm in a Facebook group that is for collage artists. And every now and then, recommendations for glue sticks pops up. And so I saw a post one day that, recommended at least these two. And I was like, okay. So I bought both of these, and I feel like I have another one somewhere, but maybe not. But anyway, so one of the things that was an important takeaway from that post that I mentioned from the Facebook group of other collage artists was why you want to pick, why you want to be specific about what type of glue stick you use. And it's important to have, it's, you know, if you're a collage artist or someone that uses, again, like adhesives in your artwork, you want to make sure that you use an acid-free glue stick, because that means that these glue sticks don't have like acidic ingredients in it that will discolor your paper, and it also won't like corrode the materials in the paper over time. So you want to get a glue stick that says that it's acid free, or that you know that it's acid free. So these, all three of these are acid free glue sticks. Um, this one, this one is. It doesn't say it on here, but if you Google it, the Scotch brand purple glue stick, and this is the mega size. This one is acid free. I really like, and I need to rebuy this. It's not done, but I accidentally got too much glue around the top, and so now it doesn't open, of course. But this is another really good glue stick that I like and will definitely rebuy. And this one is acid free as well. If you are a collage artist, you probably see this one a lot of the times being used by artists. And so yeah, this is just another brand of acid free glue stick. So that is my little rant on three different types of glue sticks. Um, I will say, like I said, I don't use this one as often for some reason. I'm not sure. I use this one more often now because this one, like I said, I glued the top shut, but I will repurchase this one because I really liked this glue. Um, and it's extra strength, permanent bond, and all of them are, but there's something about this one that I just really like. So, if I guess I'm saying that in a long winded way, that if I had to recommend one out of the three, I would try this one. Um, but you might be able to get this one more easily, like at an art store locally. Okay. All right. So that's glue sticks. The next adhesive that I'm going to talk about is Mod Podge. So this is again drinking my coffee. And having morning chat with y'all about glue. So this is Mod Podge, and a craft glue, not very like professional artist grade, but still very useful. Um, you can get Mod Podge in different sizes. You know, um, this one is clearly a little bit more compact. So if you don't have a lot of like artist space, you might want to just get an 8-ounce bottle. I got the 32 ounce because um, I go through 8 ounces really quickly, so I got a bigger one. And again, this works just fine for the things that I do. To create the pieces that aren't necessarily going to go to anyone else. The other thing that I would say about Mod Podge too, to keep in mind if you are creating like a final image or something that you want to exhibit, one of the reasons that I don't use this on like my exhibition pieces is because it leaves a layer. Like if you spread this Mod Podge across the image or across the piece of paper that you're adhering your image to, it'll leave like a sheen even though it's matte, it'll still leave a sheen on your paper. And I don't like that. So that's something to just be mindful of, that, again, if you don't care about that, then, have at it for the Mod Podge. But there is something better that you can use to glue things down if you don't want like that layer. And really, it looks like dried glue. You can tell that there's something on the top of it, some type of layer of some material on top. So that's the only thing to be mindful of with Mod Podge. But otherwise, it's perfectly fine to use to adhere different things. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is gel medium, which is the alternative for Mod Podge. So if you're looking for something that doesn't leave a sheen on your pieces after you glue them down, gel medium, really matte medium, is the product that you want to use. This is the gloss one though, so this will leave like a film, or like a glossy sheen on top. So I have to get the matte medium, but I'm still gonna use this. I accidentally, one of the things that y'all will learn about me is that I have a bad habit of not double checking my cart whenever I buy things. And this happens across like groceries, my grocery shopping, and even like when I'm online shopping for like art products. Sometimes, like when I first start picking things out to put in my cart, I'll put it in there. I forget that I put it in there. I'll come back and search for the same thing and then put it in the cart again. And then I don't remember to check the numbers of what the cart says. So I have two of these that I got to get through. So I'm going to get through these, and then um, I still might go ahead and buy the matte medium, but I'm still going to use this and get through it. Um, so this is helpful for adhering things. This is also something that ended up in my cart, and I am not sure if this will work as an adhesive, but I've been making collage papers, and these have been helpful with creating my collage papers. And so this is the Montmartre acrylic medium gloss. So that's what this one is. And like I said, I am not sure if this will stick things down because it is kind of goopy too. But like I said, this can be used to like thin out acrylic paint. And I usually use acrylics when I'm making my collage paper. So this has been helpful for that. So this is video 3 in the series. Definitely check out the paint and the tools videos. I have a whole list, a whole sticky note of other topics that I want to share related to what I've added to my mixed media art kit since roughly, I would say November, December. I shared in my first video that I started back making art, exhibiting in 2020, but November, December of 2024 is when I more started focusing in on a sketchbook practice. And so, yeah, these mixed media tips are from my journey from November, things that I've used and incorporated into my toolkit as a way of, a practice to not only share with others, but also reclaiming my identity. So, yeah, thanks for listening. Follow for the next video in the series. Let me know your thoughts. Do you use any of these? Do you have any recommendations? Do you have a matte medium brand that you like? Because I'm definitely looking for one. I would love recommendations on your favorite matte medium to glue down images for collage or just other pieces. So I am going to finish my coffee. I also am going to do a video about some of the art that I made this week. and the themes that I saw coming up. Um, I'll see you then.